Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. A long time no see, but this year we are getting back into creating content since they may be banning TikTok. I thought I need to come back to the original YouTube. Y'all know I've probably been off of my channel for about 12 months now. I think the last time I actually filmed a video was like around January when I went on my cruise. So I thought, why not come to y'all this year and pop out some content, girly. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Erica. I go by Erica Marie. I'm a 30-year-old mom of 2, and yeah, I've been creating content for about 10 years if you guys did not know. I started creating YouTube videos when I was actually in high school. So yeah, it's a long journey. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. We're going to get into this series that I want to do, you guys, called Swipe Right at 30. I've been some dating horror stories for the last year since I started back dating, and I thought, why not come to you guys and start filming some content and tell y'all about my crazy dating stories, because they just get crazy and crazier. So I'm going to do my makeup. We actually have a snow date in Atlanta, so we snowed in, and I thought, why not do my makeup and my hair and just tell a story time. So let's moisturize this face. I just washed my face. I'm about to moisturize with the CeraVe, is that how you pronounce it? Daily moisturizing lotion. So my top is broken, so I literally just put a little bit in my hand to rub that in. I'm gonna moisturize my lips using, of course, Carmex. Just love this as a lip moisturizer. If you don't use Carmex, girl, I don't know. So we're going to moisturize these lips before I started doing my makeup. Last year, I'm gonna talk about this one. I really just had like one particular story. I do have another one. It's like really short because it didn't last that long. So I thought, like, why not just tell y'all like about this recent one. I started back dating. I had took a little break. I had dated somebody like for like literally, y'all, a short period of time back in like March of 2024. And that didn't go good. So that was like less than like a month. So we're not even gonna talk about this one. But this last one kind of did it for me, okay? Brush these eyebrows. So I started back really taking dating serious like in like July, August last year. And I thought, okay, maybe this time the time will be right, and you know, I will find my person. I've been Facebook dating before. Haven't had no success stories, but I was like, let me just give Facebook dating another try since I kind of know about it or whatever. So I had redid my profile because I had deleted it for a while. So we're gonna moisturize with e.l.f. primer. It's like, so I was like, let me try and get back on Facebook dating and see what's in the scene. And I redid my profile. Let me just say, I am a lover girl. So I fall in love really quickly. Like, I love like my man. Like, when it's my man, it's my man. So I ran into, well, I had met these 2 dudes that I had went on a few dates with, and I kind of just was not feeling it. So the third person, he kind of caught my eye a little bit, like really applying pressure or whatever. So like immediately, like we was talking or whatever, I did not really want to continue anything with him because of the fact that he did kind of have a stutter. And I was like, you know, well, Erica, give him a chance. You know, he seems like he's very like a good dude or whatever. So he had a really nice job, y'all. He was a plumber. He was making really good money. Right off the bat, like, he is applying pressure, y'all. Like, he's like, let me plan a date. Let's go. Like, I didn't even have to, like, you know, initiate anything. Like, he was like, let me plan a date or whatever. So I was like, let me just give this man a chance. He planned the date, and he planned to go to this place called Pickle Painting or something. So I was like, you know, at first I didn't want to go, but I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go. And that date for that Sunday, but somehow Friday, I was like, I really need a margarita. I had a long week. He was like, well, let's go meet up for margaritas or whatever. So we had met at this Mexican spot, and that was like our first time meeting or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling his vibe or whatever. feeling this vibe. So we, after we drank some few margaritas or whatever, we sat by the car, we talked, and y'all, you know, by that time, honey, I'm feeling, I think I had like 2 margaritas. By that time, I'm feeling margaritas. So, you know, we outside talking, and then I end up going in for a kiss. I don't think I should have did that, but whatever, I end up going in for a kiss. So I go in for a kiss, and like, you know, I could tell by the way he looking, he like, yeah, this the one or whatever. So got home, and I'm telling my friend, I'm telling Des and my sister, because at the time they were watching the kids, and I was like, ooh, this gonna be my man, this my man. When he first, like, when we were talking or whatever, he was like, yeah, I got 2 cars, I got this Dodge, and he got like a new Kia, or whatever. I was like, okay, big baller. For my eyebrows, I like to use the waterproof pencils. You can get these from like the beauty supply store. It's Pro Concealer and the brand Toffee. Y'all can see, in Toffee. And I was like pretty much head over heels. So that Sunday came, and we ended up going to Painted Pickle, and he came pick me up, and it was so nice, y'all. It was like this pickle, like, I can't really explain to y'all what it really was. It was like one of those like tennis type things, but whatever. We didn't do that. We just sat at the bar, and we just, you know, got to know each other. And like by this time, I'm already 2 lemon drops down, and y'all already know, like, I'm head over heels. So pickle goes nice, and at this point, like, I am falling in love. I'm like, this is my man. I know this is my man. You can't tell me this is not my man. Just like, oh my God, where you been all my life? Like, this is all I needed. Like, while he holding hand, like he driving, you know, I'm being a passenger princess. Y'all, now remind you, I haven't had a man drive for me in so long, like so freaking long. So I'm like, this is the life. Like, I'm being a passenger princess. And he just telling me all these fairy tales, you know. In the car, like, oh my God, you're all I wanted, where you been all my life. Now, as we getting to know each other, which I should have knew, it was something suspicious going on with his whole baby mama situation with his daughter. He's like, my baby mama won't let me see my kid. And you know, y'all, I got 2 baby daddies, so I know how the baby mama and the baby daddy thing go. So as he's telling me this, I'm just like, yeah, it's something that ain't right that he not telling me. But you know, I don't get into that, because I know how women can be, but I also know how men can be as well. So like, I'm trying to hear his side, but it's really not making sense, because why won't she let you see your daughter? That's what I'm understanding. It's giving you really low-key a deadbeat, but I can't really say nothing because I really don't know who you are, and I don't know y'all situation, so I can't really, you know, judge up on that. I kind of let it go. Mind you, now probably like a few weeks in, y'all, we done went to a few more dates. We done had like some, you know, like some date nights at my house, trying to get to know each other. So I'm trying to really get past the stutter, for one, because he had a stutter. And I'm just like, I'm trying to get back past it. I keep telling my friends, I'm like, y'all, I don't know if I can deal with the stutter. I can't really deal with the stutter. They're like, no, just give him a chance. You know, he seems like a really nice guy. And y'all, remind you, like, this man is like filling up my gas tank. Like, baby, you need gas. Meet me at the gas station, filling my car up with gas, sending me random like money, like here go lunch. And I'm like, oh baby, I never had a man do this for me. You know, everybody is not perfect. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. Like, everybody's not perfect. You're not going to find a perfect man. You know, this is what it is. Literally every day he will call me while he's at work. Remind you, he is a plumber, so he's going to like houses every day and doing plumbing work or whatever. Now, the communication was so good in the beginning. Like, it was so freaking good. Like, I didn't have to call this man. He was calling to check up on me. And like 2-3 weeks to go by, like, this is my husband. Like, you cannot tell me this is not the man I'm marrying. Honeymoon phase like starts to die down and you start to really get to know somebody, they really start changing. I was starting to think I'm crazy. I'm like, Erica, like, Are you crazy? Are you just like used to being like, fuck niggas? Like thinking the most, like I'm thinking like, is he cheating? Is he doing this? Like I'm sitting here like literally trying to like Google shit, like what is it about me that I'm so like haunted by these bad men? I'm like, my lids, I'm just using a brown color. I'm using just this brown color to put on my lids. The communication is just getting a lot worse. Like I wouldn't talk to him at night. Like we ended up sharing our location, y'all. So he's like, it was to the point where I was just getting like, I remember just like cussing him, sending him like a long text message, y'all. I'm like, I don't know about this. Like I'm trying not to think the words, but it's like, you not communicating with me. It's just not sitting right. And he has sent me like this, like we had sat on the phone like all night, and he's just like, you know, you're traumatized by the past men you used to date, and that's not me. I'm a grown, you know, using all that fairy tale shit. So at this point, I'm like, okay, Erica, you are crazy. Like you're crazy. You're traumatized. You're hurt. You haven't healed. This is clearly telling you like you have not healed. So I just did like a simple winged liner. Y'all know I still haven't learned how to do my wing liner on camera, so I got to edit that part out. But I just did a small wing liner using my, I think this is e.l.f. Yeah, this is e.l.f. At this point, I'm like, you're crazy, Erica. Like you're definitely not healed. This man is like, he really is a man, and you're being dramatic by thinking this man is cheating on you because he's not communicating. So to make me feel better, I guess he decides to share his location. Now, y'all, I have not had a man ever share his location with me. Ever. I think like a month go by, and at this point, I'm in love. I'm planning what we're going to do for Valentine's Day, what we're going to do for our birthday, because we were both Aquariuses. Bad move, which I think we were getting into it a little bit more each day. And a lot of the shit was just starting not to add up, y'all. Like stuff was just coming out that was not adding up. You guys know I was already like on edge about his baby mama situation. He ended up telling me my daughter's in a hospital with pneumonia, and I'm like, how do you know this information? Talk about something my baby mama told me. How is she telling you this information but she won't let you see your child? What kind of sense does that make? I've never known a woman who will keep you updated about their child but won't let you see your kid. Remind you, she is in the same state. So it's like, she will update you about your child, but she won't let you see your kid. Yeah, it's given something is suspicious. So after that, I'm like, now my tingling bells is really going off now. I'm using my only foundation that I use, the Color Perfect Liquid Foundation by Black Radiance. And this is in the color Cashmere. Hey, mom instance is like going off like, yeah, something is not right with him and something ain't right with his baby mama. So at this point, like, he's telling me, yo, like my daughter's she's in a hospital and whatever. So me being a girlfriend, you know, I'm trying to be like encouraging. I'm like, you know, babe, keep your head up. I know she won't let you see your kid, but you know, keep your head up or whatever. Cause he's all distraught and stuff. Like he's, you know, he's worried about his child. I think he had ended up getting upset because I asked him a question, because I'm like, why would she notify you about your child but she won't let you see her? Like, it just was not adding up. Does that even make sense to y'all? Like, oh, let me just call you back, and like doing the most. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's going to tell me, you know, like at this point I'm kind of over the relationship. Cause I'm just like, yeah, I don't do that baby daddy shit. I don't do that. So we're gonna contour with this Ruby foundation in the darkest shade. This is in the shade 16. Y'all can't see it because I got a thing on it, but it's like the darkest shade. I usually use this for my wigs. Cause I'm like, yeah, he's a deadbeat and he's not telling me the full story. So I kind of bypassed it or tried to bypass it at this point. So we're about to go to Rum Punch in Atlanta. Punch is like a Caribbean, like outdoor, I don't say outdoor, but it's like a Caribbean place, bar thingy during the summertime. I don't think they do it in the wintertime. Mind you, y'all, he tells me when we first started dating that he had just bought a 2024 Kia. I mean, his mom won't let him drive the Kia. She caught an attitude because she won't let me drive the Kia. And I'm like, I thought the Kia was yours. It is my car. It's like doing all the most. And I'm like, well, it's your car, then you can drive your own damn car. Why does your mama have your car? So at this point, like, it's my tingling sense is really going off. Like, yeah, this nigga, this is not his car. Now, he had another car, but it's like an old Challenger. Was it a Challenger? Like an old Challenger or something like that. Y'all, it's old, like it's 2006. I'm not knocking nobody who got a 2006, but if it ain't your car, baby, it ain't your car. So he's like, yeah, my mama won't let me see the car, all this, she doing the most. And I'm just like, dude, like, he's telling me he's making all this money. We get the Rum Punch and he like, oh, I already pre-gamed. You never told me you pre-gamed. It's given that you don't have no money. So I'm like, I didn't come to Rum Punch to not some lashes. So these lashes is from the TikTok shop. I bought like 3 boxes of these and it lasted me like a whole year. So these are my favorite lashes that I love to do for every video. It's pretty much given like, I don't have no money. And you know me, like, I'm gonna be down for my man. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I should have, now that I think about it, I didn't mind buying a drink because, you know, he's bought me, put gas in my car, fed me, you know, he done all these little basic little things. So, you know, when I'm in a relationship, like, you give to me, I give to you. That's just how it goes. So Rum Punch, I just felt like everything just started like going downhill. Now this is like a month into the relationship. So I just feel like communication just died down. Like communication was just horrible at this point. After Rum Punch, everything just starts to go downhill. Like communication is just getting horrible. Remind you, y'all, this man is 34 years old. I feel as in 34, you should definitely know how to communicate with your significant other. Like I can like your every single move. But if I haven't heard from you in 8 hours, then I definitely feel like you should check in with your significant other because, you know, lack of communication can lead to a variety of other things. So at this point, like some days I would talk to him one time out the day and wouldn't talk to him like the rest of the day. Like I would talk to him maybe 7, 8 in the morning, but like while he getting, you know, while he at work, and like he can't even really talk because for God's sakes, he's a plumber, like whatever. So like I would talk to him at like 7, 8 in the morning and then wouldn't talk to him again for the rest of the day until the next day. 7, 8 the next day. Like who in a damn relationship does that? Like I was getting aggravated. I'm sitting here like, okay, let me just try to be patient. You know, Erica, it is only a month in, blase, blase. But I'm like this is supposed to be like a honeymoon phase. Like me not like talking to you for like a whole day is like honestly very crazy. I was driving myself crazy because I'm like, am I doing the most? I'm not gonna say we were seeing each other every single day, but because we both work and I have children. So it's like at that time he was not seeing my children. So it's like I could only, you know, be around him the days I did not have my oldest child. It would be like every other weekend or whatever. As the days were just passing along, like I just felt like he just wasn't communicating. And I'm like, I don't feel like at 34 years old, I feel like you should definitely know how to communicate with somebody. And going almost a whole 12 hours without talking to your partner is kind of very insane, because I see you're sitting at home, you're not doing anything, and I understand you work. I work and I still have 2 children, and I still want to make time for my man. Like, you work and you go home. You're not going home to 2 children, not having to cook dinner. Like, you're just worrying about yourself. So I'm just like, for you to literally go home and not even text me goodnight, not even try to have a nighttime conversation with me, like, baby, how was your day? It's like, what? Like, you did all of this for what? Like, you literally wasted my time. So right before I ended things, I literally sat in the bed and I was just like, honestly, y'all, I really wanted this to work. That's why, like, y'all probably like, you should have left at the baby mama situation, which I should have left at the baby mama situation. But I'm just like, I really wanted this to work. Like, I was really, really liking him. I'm gonna add some mascara onto my bottom lash. One night before bed, right before I broke up with him, I text him like this long text message. And I was just saying, like, you know, your communication has just been really, really off. Like, I'm not sure what's going on, but I just feel like I'm putting more into this relationship than you are. And y'all, do you know that night he didn't even text back? Warm honey, it's like a little bit brighter, and I'm just gonna put it like right here so it can be a little bit brighter. That night he literally did not even text back. Like, I was so heated, y'all. So heated. Like, remind you, I can see his location. So I see you sitting at home. I know you're at home. So you literally just ignore my texts. I sent the message at like 7, 8 in the afternoon. I know he was up. You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing back. It is what it is. Like, I'm not saying nothing back. You see my text message, and I know you see my text message. Why? You know, I'm 30. I'm not crashing out for nobody. It is what it is. And didn't text back till y'all 1 o'clock in the fucking afternoon the next day. The next day. The next day. Let that sit in. The next day. At that point, I was so fed up. I set my face just so that I could set what's already on my face. So I'm going to use my Continuous Setting Mist by Morphe. This is between this and MAC setting spray. These are the only 2 setting sprays that I like. Set my under eye with this banana powder by Revlon. Yes, the man texts back at 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. I am furious. Like, I am furious. So he sends this long text message, like, pretty much trying to be the victim, like, I hate you feel this way. And, you know, if you don't want to be with me, that's all you have to say. Like, I feel like you're very aggressive. How am I... Y'all really trying to play me the victim? Like, I feel like he was a little retarded. And I'm going to say this, like, I feel like he was a little on the slow side, which he was. Like, he told me he did not graduate high school. And I kind of still look past that. But I feel like he definitely was not on the right side of the classroom. And it really showed me, like, yeah, he definitely has some issues going on. But, yeah, y'all, so he's like victim blaming, like, oh, you're aggressive and I don't like the way you say this and I don't like what? Telling you how I feel, that I don't feel like you're communicating with me, and you're talking about I'm being aggressive? What? I literally was like, you know what? This ain't gonna work out. This ain't gonna work out. I appreciate all that you've done for me. I appreciate the things I appreciate the things you've done for me, but this definitely is not gonna work out. Y'all, after that, he was just like, well, it was nice meeting you. And then that was it. Like, that's all I heard from that man after that. And I just cannot believe, like, I wasted 2 months for this man just to say, oh, nice to meet you. Like, oh my God. Long story short, when you see the red flags the first time, girl, definitely run. Like, I should have ran with the whole baby mama situation. Honestly, I feel like the car was never his. I feel like he lied to me. Initially saying that he had 2 cars. I feel like the new car was his mom's car. And he kind of just like was trying to make his life seem like something it was, but it really wasn't. So yeah, I haven't talked to him since then, and I blocked him on Instagram, blocked him on social media. I never actually want to talk to that man again. So yeah, and that happened in like September, y'all. So, you know, hopefully my man comes soon, y'all. I'm just like, after that, I just feel like men are just, they will do anything to try to get a woman nowadays. And it's not even sincere. It's just these men are so desperate. And I don't want to be a part of it. Like, I do not want to be a part of it. I don't. And I don't know why they keep finding me. Use this e.l.f. blush. It's a liquid blush in the color Pink Promise. Y'all probably can't. This is really familiar to Juvia's Place, so you really have to put just a little bit. And I usually do this after I do my my settings for my powder, but I forgot. But I like to kind of just build based off of kind of wanted a little bit more pink. Let's do our lippy. You want to kind of two of my favorite lip combos. So we got the NYX Butter Gloss. This is in Fortune Cookie. And then I'm just going to use a regular like clear gloss. Want to put your favorite gloss. My moles. Add some highlighter. Okay, and here's the final face.